fine, ma'am. And you?
Okay, thank you. So, today we are going to discuss about specific and some important genres of English literature. Since this course is about the introduction to literature. So, this is the first class we are going to discuss that what is literature. Literature, what do you understand by literature? Literature is your understanding the world through
Words.
Through words. That means the written words. That means you are reading novels, poems, short stories. As you will be 4 years in this department. So you will go through the short stories, poems, novels, dramas. So these are all the written records of literary works of famous writers, dramatists. So in a sense, this is your understanding the world through words. Now, what is literature? Some of you may ask that. Literature, because I came here to study English, but you the people you may sometimes confused about what should I call literature. Literature is written works of artistic value. Literary works written by renowned writers, poets, dramatists, plays, essays. It includes fiction, poetry, drama, and non-fiction. It reflects culture, emotion, history, and imagination. So, fiction. Fiction is imaginary, that is the creative part. And non-fiction includes some articles, biography, autobiography, or essays. So there are fiction and non-fiction. In this semester, we will go through some poems, short stories, short play, and essay written by Trustee and the idea of university. We will go through those essays and we will go through that why the people you got admitted in the university and why you are university students. So, what is literature? Alvi? Literature? What is literature?
Literature is written works with artistic value.
Yes. Written works. It is the literary works which have some values, aesthetic value, artistic value. These are some major genres of literature. So, what do you understand by genre? The types. There are some kinds of literary works. These are the kinds. Genre means the branches. Genre means, this is maybe a new word for you. Major genre, the branches of literature. Clear to you? The spelling is G-E-N-R-E-S, but the pronunciation is genre. Okay? So, fiction, in the fiction you will have novel, short stories, a novel maybe like Pride and Prejudice, short stories we will go through, The Luncheon by Somerset Maugham. Okay, A Mother in Manville. Have you heard of these short stories? Have you heard? No? Luncheon? You didn't read? No.
I hear, but I never read.
Yes?
I heard about it.
You heard. You heard it. Okay. This is a very nice and fantastic short story. We will go through this. And poetry. So, poetry is the verse with rhyme and meter. We will go through Shakespeare's sonnet, sonnet 18. When we will go through the sonnets, we will discuss like what sonnets is, why this is called sonnets. Okay. So today I will not discuss, but just I am going through the outlines and which items we are going to read. And then drama. Drama means the plays written for performance. Play, that means it is the performance of the actors on a stage. Hamlet, Macbeth, King Lear, these are the famous tragedy, these are the dramas. But in this semester we will go through a short drama. It may be I or I will suggest that. After that, the non-fictions are essays, biographies, memoirs, and some research articles. These are called the non-fiction. All these are the branches of literature. And we will read the major works, the prominent works, the famous works of some renowned authors. Then, purpose of studying literature. So some of you may get confused that why did you this in this department? So maybe you have some interest or love for English literature, or maybe you got some ideas but you can't express properly. So if you want to express your feelings properly, you need to have some ideas. You need to generate some opinions of your own. So these are the purpose of studying literature, to explore human emotions and experiences. So what will you read? What you are going to read in a novel? These are all about human life, human emotions and experiences. To develop critical thinking and empathy. So with the people in this 21st century, we are very much well known about critical thinking, problem solving, and yes, empathy. Empathy, that means the feeling and sympathy for your friends, yes, for your relatives, for your surrounding people, the one kind of compassion. This is what empathy, and to appreciate different cultures and perspectives. Different cultures, that means, yes, different culture and perspective. So, as we are reading English literature, we have to go through the European culture. Sometimes you have to come through some mythological characters, Greek mythology, Roman mythology. So, not in this semester, but after when you will go, you will be doing a senior. In the next semesters, you will go to this. You have a course, classics in translation. There, you will go through the Roman gods and goddesses. You will read those, their characters, and lots of other things, different cultures, and you have to know about those cultures to make your understanding effective and fruitful. Then to appreciate different cultures, okay, next to improve language and analytical skills. Analytical skills, that means you have to critically analyze the characters, the thoughts, the events, the situations, the social economic context of the novel or the drama. So these are the objectives or goals or purpose of reading,
Studying literature.
of reading literary works. Now come to the elements of literature. of literature. So there are some elements, and in the previous class, I think I have written this, the plot, characterization, setting, theme, and style. So some of you may ask that what is plot? When you will do plotting, so you have to know about the plot and the setting also. And in every literary works, there are characters. In a novel, there are characters, short stories, and in a poem, there must be a theme also. You have to know the theme. Theme means the inner meaning, underlying message or main idea. So, as you are very new, as you are the beginner of this world of literature, so at first some of you may ask that, ma'am, what does it mean, the theme? What does it mean, the setting, plot? So from the very beginning, you will have some clear ideas about the plot. What is plot? Plot is the sequence of events. That means how the situation, how the events or the incidents in a play or short story come one by one. It happens one by one. In some literary works, you may see that the plot is properly maintained. And in some drama or in other literary works, you may see that the plot is not properly maintained. So we the people, we are also, we will critically analyze, we will interpret that whether the plot is maintained properly or not, whether it should be maintained. We will say that how it could be maintained or why the writer didn't maintain it. Okay? Not now, but in a day when you will criticize another writer's work, then you will ask yourself that whether the plot is properly maintained or not. So, but does plot means?
The sequence of events.
Sequence of events in a literary work, in a drama, in a novel. Okay.
In a place.
Yes. In a novel or in a short story, drama, there are lots of incidents, lots of
Why this start, why this middle, why this ending?
yes, beginning, middle, ending, and there is climax also. There must be conflict in a short story, in a novel or a drama. So where there is the conflict is properly written, properly done or maintained or followed. So you think that in your life, that what did you do when you woke up from bed? You just get yourself fresh. After that you took the breakfast, and after that you started for university, for your class. So there is a sequence, and there is a sequence that after doing the classes you will have a break and you will have lunch, and after that finishing your class you will go for your home. So there are some sequence in your today's activities. So at the similarly, there is some sequence in a story, drama, in a play. So plot means the sequence of events. Now characterization, you have to critically think of the characters, you have to interpret, you have to analyze the characters. So the people or the persons.
Beings in the story.
Yes, that means human beings. Human beings, the persons in
The parts are mentioned in a passage.
yes, in the story. In the story, that means in the drama, novel,
Right.
or whatever. Then setting. Setting means the when
Place.
and where. Where and when the story takes place. So setting is for the time and place. Setting of work. Yes, setting is the time message or main idea? Main idea?
Main point.
Yes, main idea of the poem, or maybe the story, short story, or maybe the play, drama, whatever you have to read, or you will read, or you will go through. So, theme, what do you understand by theme? You, Rahul? Theme
The underlying message or
or
ideas.
main idea. Main idea. This is called theme. Theme, the underlying message or the inner meaning or the main idea. Theme is not the summary. Summary is different, right? Different from theme. Clear to you? Okay. Next, style. Style means the author's use of language. The use of language will vary. So in a poem, the use of language is different. When we go through verse or poem, I wonder lonely as a cloud. The use of language is different. Quite different. In a short story, in a novel, or in a drama, the use of language is completely different. So, as a student of literature, you have to analyze these uses of language. Also, style. This is called style. So you have to interpret, you have to evaluate the style of writing. Maybe as a student, when you are asked to write something, a paragraph or essay or something like this, so your teacher examines those and evaluate and assess your writings, that this sentence should not be written like this. Okay. In your life as a student, we always have this type of evaluation. So you have to evaluate the style, writing style of different authors. Next. Now come. These are some. We will go some literary devices. That means literary terms also. Some you may say these literary terms or literary devices. So these are very shortly I have discussed here, but after that we will go through elaborately and with examples also. So this is the introductory class. That's why these are just only the you may say that the outline, that what we are going to read in this course. Metaphor and simile. Metaphor and simile refers to comparisons. When there is comparison, is described. This is called simile and metaphor. And we will read this elaborately, we will analyze, we will give lots of examples to understand this. Don't be afraid of. Imagery. So, in literary works, this imagery is very much important because everything is, you have to imagine. And when you will read, you will study a novel, you will analyze a story. So there are lots of descriptions, vivid descriptions are there. And when you will go through this, then there will be some imagery. That means imagery means some vision, some visual, mentally you are seeing something. For example, that I'm saying that there is a cat in that room. So what do you think that in your mental image you are thinking of a cat? Mentally you are seeing. Mentally, I'm saying that there is a cat in the next room. So mentally you are visualizing. You are visualizing a cat in the room. So this is called imagery. So when you will read the poem, I wonder lonely as a cloud. So what happened? In your mind that you are thinking of the cloud, you are visualizing the cloud and the writer or the speaker is a lonely person. Isn't it? So this is called imagery. Symbolism, objects representing ideas. What does it mean? Symbol. You you may see red. Red is a symbol of blood, isn't it? When I see this green, green is symbol of life. So green, this object symbolizes an idea. So when you will go through poems, stories, or literary works, you will have to know about some symbols. You will critically analyze the symbols also. This is called symbolism. Understood? These are very easy. When you are going to, you are coming at this university, what you have seen in the traffic light, there is red. In the traffic light, there is red, that means
Stop.
green, that means go.
Rasta.
Go. So these are also symbols. These type of symbols we have to critically analyze. Next, irony. Irony, that means contrast between expectation and reality. Sometimes you say that my luck is not good, this is irony of fate. That means what you have thought, it might not happen in your life. What you have expected, it didn't happen. It just happened upside down. So the reality and expectation, there is a contrast, lots of difference between. You thought that one day I will be there, I will be abroad. But in reality, you are not going to abroad. So this is the irony. Irony, and we will go through this dialogue with examples also. Don't take tension. And allusion means reference to other texts or events. When you will interpret, you will explain, you will elaborate any answer, you have to take some references. References of other books, other writers. You have to say that according to, or in Shakespeare's opinion, in Dr. Johnson's argues that these type of references we can say allusion. These are some terms, symbolism. Lots of terms are there, exaggeration, hyperbole are there. So sometimes we say that you got too much tired or exhausted. We say that I'm dying, I am very much tired, I am dying. Actually, you are not dying, but your expression is like that you are expressing very excessively. That is called exaggeration. Exaggeration. You will have personification, okay, allegory, you will go through some other devices, literary devices, that means metaphor, simile, allegory, political allegory, also there. So allegory is one story within another story. So these are very interesting. When we will discuss in the class, we will go through, just try to read some nice, fantastic stories. That is Animal Farm by George Orwell. This is a famous allegory, political allegory. So you will go through, when you will go through, you will see that how the style of the writing style of the authors. So when in the other classes we will go through all these items with examples also. Now, why literature still matters? Literature matters because it offers timeless insights into human nature. Human nature, timeless, that means it is universal. Universal because all the human traits, human nature, or characteristics of human beings are almost same in every stage or in different ages, different countries. So when Shakespeare wrote it about 400 years ago almost. So at that time there is the love, friendship, jealousy, envy, ambition, cruelty. So nowadays we have also this, but in a different context, in different time, in different situations. So that is called the timeless insights. Timeless, that is universal. And connects generations across time and place. Inspires creativity and imagination. Creativity and imagination. Promotes lifelong learning. So as a student of English literature, whatever you are going to learn, it is lifelong. It is lifelong learning because you will bear in your mind all the themes, characterization, and it will influence in your life. Okay, when you go through this, we will analyze all the characters, you will have the implications in your life also. That is called it promotes lifelong learning. That's why you are reading literature. Now the conclusion. Conclusion is literature is more than just reading, it's experiencing. That means you are not just only reading, you will experience. Experience later you will understand it, but when you will study very minorly, very meticulously, you will have the visualization, that is the imagery I have told you, that is the experience. It shapes how we think, feel, and understand the world. How we shape, how we think, your thinking, your feeling, and your understanding about the world. That means about the surrounding world, about the persons around you, about the characters you have read in the literary works, in the short story, in the novel, or in the drama also. And begins a fantastic journey. With this introduction to literature, you are going to begin a fantastic journey with curiosity and an open mind. Why open mind? Because you are free to express your opinion. Because in literature there is no fixed answer. So you can freely utter whatever you are thinking. You can express your viewpoint, your opinion. You can share your assessment also, your judgment also. No problem. That is the open mind. And so you, the people of literature, you are going to be critic also. Okay? So this is all about some of the foundational outlines of this course. Later we will go through, we will analyze, and we will critically discuss. The class will be more interactive when you go through those stories which I am suggesting. I will suggest to read. I will give you the materials, the text also. And after that we will discuss, we will share our opinions and viewpoints. Okay, thank you. Any queries, any questions? Okay, thank you all.